Hi everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to make beans and fried plantain. Welcome back to Gist and Cook with me. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. So these are all the ingredients we're going to be needing for this recipe. So the start of the dish today is beans. That's 2.5 cups of oloyi beans, also known as sweet beans. Okay, you can use black eyed peas beans if you want. This is just my preference of beans. Okay, we're going to be needing 1 seasoning cube. So I don't like to add a lot of seasoning cube to this particular kind of beans because the beans is already sweet. Okay, we're going to need potash or akaun, as it is popularly called in Nigeria. The reason I use this is because I don't want the beans to mess up my stomach, and I don't want to strain the water out from the beans so I can retain all its nutrients. We're going to need some onion, some red oil or palm oil, some salt, some red chili pepper, of course some plantain, ripe plantain. So these are all the ingredients we're going to be using. Okay, some people usually add crayfish, meat, or pomo. I've tried that before. I did not like it. You can try it if you want. I just like to keep my beans simple. So we're going to wash the beans and put in a clean pot. Please pay attention to rocks and sand. Okay, so I added 6 cups of water to my beans. Okay, I'm gonna add my potash, then I'm gonna add some onion. After that, I'm gonna add my one seasoning cube. I'm gonna cover and allow to cook for 30 to 40 minutes. While that is cooking, I'm gonna go peel, cut, and wash my plantain. After washing my plantain, just like so, I'm gonna cut it, and I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of salt on it. Guys, you want to be careful with the salt because you don't want your plantain to be salty. Okay, so just sprinkle just a little bit. Okay, after doing that, I'm gonna toss it around so all the salt can get all over the plantain, and then I'm gonna set it aside for like 5 minutes. Okay, so now I checked on my beans. This was 40 minutes later. I thought I needed a little bit more water, so I added 2 cups of water to it. I'm gonna cover and allow for it to cook for another 10 minutes because I want my beans to be really soft. Okay, so 10 minutes later I checked on it and to see if the beans is soft enough. So at this point the beans was soft enough to the texture that I like it to be. So I started adding other ingredients. So I added 1 teaspoon of salt, and I also added 1 tablespoon of chili pepper, red chili pepper. I'm sorry guys, I lost the clip where I added the chili pepper. Okay, so but I added 1 tablespoon of chili pepper. You also want to be careful with the pepper with beans so it doesn't mess up your stomach. Okay, you want to add a little bit unless you can tolerate it. Okay, so in another pot I added my red oil and some onion. I'm gonna let that fry for some minutes. While that is frying, I'm gonna check on my this is my plantain. 5 minutes later, all the salt has been dissolved. The reason I set this aside for 5 minutes because I wanted all the salt to dissolve. I don't like to eat my fried plantain and I'm eating some undissolved salt on it. You don't want that, you know. So in a clean pot I added some olive oil, and then I'm gonna stir my red oil with the onion. You want to stir this frequently because you don't want the onion to get burnt. Okay, so this was 10 minutes later. I'm gonna stir my beans like so before I add the oil. So now it's time to add the oil and onion. I'm gonna add it and I'm gonna cover and allow it to cook for like 2 to 3 minutes. I'm not gonna stir it just yet. Okay, so after it's cooked for 2 to 3 minutes, then I can stir it. Okay, so after that, I'm gonna start frying my plantain. So the oil was hot, so I started putting in all my plantain. So guys, you want to be careful while you're doing this because the oil doesn't burn you. Okay, so I added all my plantain. While that is frying, I'm gonna go stir my beans. So now it's time to stir my beans. I'm gonna make sure I mix the beans properly so all the oil can mix completely into the beans. Okay, just like so. So this is it, my beans is ready, guys. This is looking really good. Okay. So now I'm gonna check on my plantain. You wanna, when you notice that the plantain is beginning to get brown, you want to start flipping it so that the other side of the plantain can get fried as well. Okay, until everything is completely brown, just like so. Then you can take it off the heat, remove the plantain from the oil, and your plantain is ready, your food is ready. There you go, guys. That's your beans and plantain. Oh my goodness, guys, this was really good. Please try it and let me know what you think. Okay, if you've tried it before, let me know what you think. Okay, thank you so much for stopping by. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button. Okay, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and share. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much. Bye for now.